All right. I am here with Garrett, and today we're gonna go through some of the questions about the workouts that we do for our home workout program, and hear kind of his point of view on like how he has done through them and what his favorite workouts are too. So, first off, hi Garrett.
Hey Jeff, good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, first off, Garrett, tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, how old you are? Are you a dad? Things like that.
Sure. Yeah. What am I? 42 years old, dad of two. I have an 8-year-old son, 11-year-old daughter, and just managing them like most people, with the spouse. Wife and I just are their chauffeurs, driving them from sport to sport, and then we try to fit in our personal stuff here and there. So
That's awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very cool. And sure that's busy. And I'm right behind you. I mean, we only have an 18-month-old, but I always hear that it goes by fast. So
it does. Yeah. It's been 10 years since we moved back to California, and it's gone by so quick. Yeah.
yeah. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. So tell me about your experience. So how long have you been doing the home workouts for, if you remember?
I know we started kind of during COVID because I was working at home, quit the gym, just given the early phases of COVID. So I want to say probably about 2 years doing the home videos and stuff now. So
Yeah, I think so. I think it has been around 2 years. And what initially made you do that leap? Because I think at first I was running some sort of like 6 week or 4 week challenge, probably, if you remember.
yeah, yeah. I think just before COVID started, I went to a gym once or twice and tried to fit in kind of the workouts there. COVID happened, and I said, okay, well, I can do all this at home. I'll buy the equipment, the weights, the bands, TR, all that stuff, and then you can do it. You have to be self-motivated, but the creativity wasn't there. I was like, okay, I need to do these kind of muscles, this kind of exercise, but I just didn't have the whole package of being able to put it into a good workout, I guess. So
Yeah,
when you
absolutely.
advertised, I think it was a 4 or 6 week program. I said, okay, let me try this and see if I could get into a routine and do the cardio and the weights and all that together and have a good routine of it. So
That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. And what's kind of made you stick to the workouts for these last couple of years?
I think the creativeness of your workouts. It's not only the high intensity, but it's the weights and kind of a combination of that. And so in any workout, you can get all the muscle groups worked, and then a pretty good sweat just given the high intensity.
Mhm.
Once you start the routine, I think it's pretty easy to keep going. You kind of just look for that Monday through Friday video and kind of get that into the week.
Yeah,
Um, and I think just you do the work. I just kind of follow along. But if I'm doing it on my own, I might slack, or I might take longer just to do weights, and I don't have the full creativeness of the workout. So it makes it very easy to just kind of follow along and do it. So
yeah. Just definitely take some off your plate, right? You can do the workout, and you can think of the workout, and you can push yourself during the workout. But like that's a lot to take care of on yourself, right? So if you can remove a couple of those steps, it makes it a lot easier, right?
exactly, yeah. I'm not having to say, okay, I should do burpees and then weights, and then maybe I'll mix in this or that. You've done the work, and I just again, yeah, kind of follow along. So.
Right, definitely. And what have been your favorites? Do you like more of the strength training or some of the conditioning, the high intensity?
Um, I would say at first it was the weights because the high intensity was a pretty good workout. But I would say I think it's pretty consistent. On Friday you do a challenge, and then there's a bit of maybe a weight circuit to start, and then the high intensity challenge at the end. But generally, I like the kind of the mix of the weight and the high intensity. So
Okay, cool,
yeah.
awesome. Do you have a least favorite exercise or a favorite exercise, maybe?
Oh, least favorite are probably just the abs because they're hard and they hurt. But
Yeah, 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 definitely.
yeah.
Cool. And have you noticed any improvements over the last couple of years of doing these workouts? Either with some of the movements that we do, or honestly in like everyday life too.
Yeah,
I
I
know
think
you were
in
pretty
the
fit
early
before, but
phases, we were talking nutrition and just talking like, diet and what really to eat and what to focus on. And I think before I took that for granted and just did weights on my own and worked out. But, we're starting your programs, it was just a combination of focus on the diet and then doing the workouts. It wasn't until then that I noticed a difference, like, physically or personally, health wise. So I think for me, the benefit has just been able to kind of balance the nutrition information that you have and then be pretty routine with the workouts. And then just notice, not necessarily weight loss, but just overall muscle tone or a bit more toning and definition because of the eating healthier and being more consistent. So
Definitely. Are you still doing your pizza Fridays with your kids?
yeah. That's the if you had a cheat day, I guess that would be it, because they
That's
want
right.
pizza and movie every Friday. So
Hey, that's fine. That's a good balance to have. So
yeah.
cool. Awesome. Is there anything else you think that like someone would need to know about the workouts or about the program in general to get started? Or is it just like, jump in and just commit to it?
Yeah, I would say give it a try. Don't just do 1 week and say you did it and then kind of move on. We have a schedule I do kind of every other week, and the off weeks I'll
Mhm.
mix in other things. But find the stride that works for you, and then make sure you do the full video, because you do a good circuit of like the whole body throughout the 5 days. So make sure you do
Yeah.
the full week, and then yeah, I mean once you do a few weeks, it kind of comes routine, and you're looking forward to the next round. So.
Awesome. And are you an early morning or late night workout person, or just kind of whenever you can get it in around the kid's schedule?
Probably the latter, yeah. Whenever I can get it in, it's usually an afternoon or early evening, yeah.
Cool.
So,
Awesome, Garrett. Well, that's all I got for you. So thanks so much for doing this. And keep it up. Keep up your hard work.
yeah, thank you. No, I appreciate it. Appreciate the help and the advice and the coaching along the way. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Well, I'll turn off the recording really quick and we'll say goodbye.